Every morning in Borno, our soldiers face a choice that most of us could never imagine. They don't just fight an enemy they can see, they fight the very ground they walk on. But today, that silence was broken by a roar that has left 9 families shattered and a nation in mourning. While the nation was focused on the new year, a nightmare was unfolding on the Malam-Fatori axis. A routine patrol of Operation Hardin Kai turned into a scene of absolute devastation. A high-caliber, buried monster, an IED, has claimed the lives of 9 of our bravest men. These weren't just soldiers, they were the human wall between us and total chaos. But we must ask a question: how did the terrorists plant such a massive device right under the army's nose? And why are we seeing this deadly shift in strategy now? Today, we are going inside the intelligence reports to reveal the secret smuggling networks and the coward's weapon that is changing the face of this war. If you like this breakdown, kindly smash that subscribe button. Support is highly appreciated. Now here is the kicker. This attack wasn't a coincidence. Military sources confirmed that our boys were on a clearance mission, working to ensure that the roads connecting our major towns are safe for you and your families to travel. The terrorists didn't use a standard landmine. It was a professionally crafted IED, hidden so deep that standard metal detectors might have missed it. Can you imagine? The blast was so powerful that it didn't just stop the convoy, it tore through an armored vehicle as if it were paper. 9 lives were lost in an instant. This is the grim reality of the invisible war in the northeast, where the enemy hides in the dirt because they can no longer stand against our troops in an open firefight. Among the 9 gallant men we lost is a name that will break your heart. Lance Corporal Alhaji Idris Alkali Musa, known to his friends as Enson. This wasn't just a soldier. He was a husband of only 8 months. He married the love of his life in April 2025, only to be taken away in this cowardly attack. LCPL Idris was the definition of a gallant officer. He joined the army in 2022 as part of the elite Infantry Special Forces. His colleagues described him as a great man and a warrior with integrity. But more than that, he was the life of the camp. His fellow soldiers say he was the one who kept everyone happy in the bush, giving them the energy and strong mind to keep fighting even in the toughest moments. He was promoted to Lance Corporal just this past November, a rising star whose life was cut short far too soon. The tragedy isn't just the death of a soldier, it's the destruction of a dream. He left behind a young wife who is now mourning a man who stood as a shield for all of us. This is the true heavy cost of the war against terror in 2020. Why the shift? It's pure desperation. After the military captured key figures like Bello Turji's brother last week, the terrorists are panicking. They are using these IEDs as a distraction, trying to force our troops to stop their offensive raids. Intelligence shows that these groups are now repurposing old mortar shells and smuggling in chemical components through porous borders to build these larger, deadlier bombs. They are trying to turn our roads into a graveyard to slow down the military's progress. But our troops are already adapting, using new drone technology to spot disturbed earth before it's too late. As the flags fly at half-mast today, we must remember that these 9 men were not just casualties. They were the shield. They stood in the gap so that we could sleep in peace. I want to ask you, do you think it's time for the military to completely shut down these roads and use only airstrikes until every inch of the soil is scanned? Or should we continue the ground patrols to show the terrorists that we will never back down? Also, how can we better protect military families like the young widow LCPL Idris left behind? Should the government provide more than just a burial for these heroes? Drop your comments below. Let's show the world that Nigeria never forgets its own. Don't forget to like this video, to honor LCPL Idris, and subscribe for the next update. Stay safe and God bless the Nigerian Army.